Hey, what it do? So today's pick a card reading is why are you the chosen one? Okay, basically, why are you the chosen one? Out of your family, out of your friend group, or just in general. Why were you chosen? All right. I guess what made me want to do this pick a card reading is because a lot of people don't realize that life is about learning, okay? Life is about learning. And not just learning, but learning who you are, all right? And a lot of people don't realize that they're chosen. Some of the chosen ones are still sleep on themselves, They may be believing what has been told to them, all right? But I'm here to wake the sleeping lions up, okay? I can truly say I was one of those who I didn't know. I didn't always know who I was, So I wanted to do this reading, this pick a card message, all right? Because, maybe some of you can learn. This will be confirmation for some of you. This will just be confirmation for some of you. But hopefully some of you, you will learn a little some of who you are, you know what I'm saying? Because life is truly a beautiful experience, okay? It's just how you look at it, all right? It's a learning experience. It's what I've learned, all right? What I've had to learn. But when you get down to the nitty gritty, it's about learning who you are. And when you learn who you are, you know who you are, can't no one tell you who you are. You will no longer allow anyone to make any judgment over your life. You will realize the power is within you. All right? So let's get into it, y'all. Okay, so pile one, we have the amethyst. If I'm not mistaken, this is amethyst. This is some cute little crystal clush. Look, cluster. Look, I don't even know what to call it, but it is so cute, y'all. And if I'm not mistaken, this is amethyst, all right? But it's like a crystal cluster of, cluster. And then I have the rose quartz crystal. It's not looking so pinkish. I don't know why. Probably the lighting on it or whatnot. But this is a very light pink rose quartz crystal for pile 2. And then for pile 3, we have the yellow looking citrine crystal. All right. So let's get into it. I will be sure to timestamp each pile and leave it below in the description box. All right. Also, feel free to choose more than one pile because more than one pile can be for you. All right. So let's get into it. All right. So for those of you who chose pile 1, the amethyst crystal, we're about to see why are you the chosen one, okay? Why were you chosen? Why were you chosen out of your family or out of your friend group or what, just in general? Why are you chosen? Why are you one of the chosen ones? Why are you one of the 144,000? Period. All right, so we have the strength card. So, off top, your strength. And it's your inner strength why you was chosen. But we're going to get a little bit more into it. The chariot. And the hierophant. Now, before I get started, I will say some of you who chose pile 1, you may be from the tribe of Judah, okay? All right. I definitely feel like some of you are very courageous, you know, a brave heart type of person. Daring, fearless, bold, and confident is what I'm getting. You know, with the strength card, I'm getting inner strength. And you know, your inner strength, I feel like it definitely represents mastering raw emotions in order to bring calm to yourself or a situation. So I feel like a lot of you have mastered your emotions. A lot of you have learned to not let your emotions get the best of you. Listen, this is something that I had to learn, Power One. All right. So I get you, Power One. I get you. Because this is something I had to learn. When I was a kid growing up, y'all, I used to let, in a teenager, okay, I used to let my emotions get the best of me. You know, I did. You know, I got to keep it real with y'all. I used to let my emotions get the best of me, okay? Because I'm definitely, I'm a deep diver, okay? I'm very empathetic. So some of you may be an empath, okay? Is what I'm getting. Because I'm very empathetic. I not only feel my emotions, but I feel others' emotions, especially if they're around me, all right? So I used to sometimes let my emotions get the best of me. So meaning I used to react a lot without thinking. I thank God for the growth, because now I think before I react. I give actually a response. I've learned that it's better to think before you react. You want to give a response and not a reaction, okay, you guys? And if you haven't learned this yet, I feel like if you chose this path, if you're watching this, best believe you will learn this, okay? You may be still in that phase of reacting and letting everything get to you, and you're reacting like rah, you know what I'm saying? You going in, or you may be quick to fight or quick tempered, but you're going to learn, best believe. Those of you who need to hear this, you're going to learn how to master your emotions. You're going to learn how to not let your emotions get the best of you. You're going to learn how to give a response and not a reaction. But I will be truthful. My early life as a kid and as a teenager, before I made it to my 20s, I reacted a lot. I'm talking about, boy, if somebody do something disrespectful or that I did not like, thinking was out of the window. I did, y'all. Thinking was out of the window. I was quick to fight, or I was quick to cuss you out. You know what I'm saying? I was quick to get right there with you. But I have learned, I will say I have learned that you're not going to disturb my peace. Listen, see, people don't realize that those who make you react like that, those are who control you. Don't allow anybody outside of you, anyone outside of you, to control your emotions, all right? Don't allow them to make you get out of character, okay? Even if you have to walk away. It's so funny because I'm totally different from how I was growing up, okay? As a kid or a teenager, or 18 and 19, which I was still a teenager. Child, I used to allow other people to control my emotions because I sure in the heck did. I used to act out. I used to get right with you, okay? I used to get right nasty with you, okay? I might say something right back nasty to you, or I might, you know what I'm saying, be quick to ready to fight you because you didn't lie on my name, or you didn't disrespect me in some type of way, which is lying on the person is disrespect anyways. I used to let that get to me to the point where I wasn't trying to hear nothing the Holy Spirit was telling me, because people don't see. The thing is, the Most High, the universe, our Creator speaks to all of us. But our Creator also give us the choice to listen or don't listen. You can listen to basically, and this is why I feel like man has made these two type of people. I feel like God and the devil was man-made, all right? And they're basically made as God being our higher nature, because these are two. This is what we have within us. I don't care who wants to. If you want to just claim one side, it is what it is. Everything is black and white, meaning we have these two, negative and positive. Without negative and positive, we wouldn't exist. So we have these two within us, right? We have this negative thoughts that we get, but we also have positive thoughts that we get that try to tell us that this may not be the right choice to make on this shoulder, all right? So we have, okay, for example, we have God on this shoulder and we have the devil on this shoulder over here. Now, it's your choice. See, our Creator give us the choice, okay? We have choices in life. Who are you going to listen to? Are you going to listen to the one? Are you going to listen to your higher self, which is God? Are you going to listen to your higher self when your higher self is saying, don't turn the other cheek? It's just the words. It's just words. All right? Turn the other cheek. You ain't got it. Nope. Don't do it. Don't get out of character for this person. This person is trying to push you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't get like them. Don't get as low as them. Or are you going to listen to this person who's telling you do it? Go bust the windows out his car. Is you going to listen to that person? All right? See, the devil come through to kill, steal, and destroy, okay? So when this our lower nature is speaking to us, it's not speaking to us to help us. It's really speaking to us out of an ego point of perspective to honestly kind of hinder us, because you think you feel good by making someone else feel bad. Then at the end of the day, you got to face the repercussions. And y'all, I can get into it. I can get into it now. I will get into it at a recent popular situation. And I don't normally speak on stuff like this, but I will to get my point across. The Will Smith and Rock situation. Oh, yes, baby. I was one of those people who was like, no, Will, no. Will let the devil use him, baby. He did. Because at the end of the day, to me, it wasn't even, I know she suffered through what she's suffering through. Which is alopecia. But at the end of the day, y'all, let's keep it real. The Rock could have went harder with his joke. He could have called her E.T. or some more. You feel what I'm saying? G.I. Jane, she was bad, okay? If y'all remember the movie, I never really just watched the movie, but I remember, I think it was Demi Moore. And she's a beautiful young lady, and she was rocking that bald head. So honestly, I would have took it as a compliment. Because that was a soft joke. He could have hit harder than that. He could have really hit below the belt and called her E.T. or something. Do you get what I'm saying? He could have went hard. But honestly, with me being a deep diver, I know that Will is going through a lot more that people don't even realize he's going through. And Chris Rock was just the tipping verge of that. Or should I say it was just wrong timing for that joke. It was the wrong time because he's going through a lot. That man going through a lot that he's not speaking on. But especially, especially with the public eye making so much jokes and stuff. But what I will say, it wasn't right. It doesn't give you right to put your hands. He remind me of me back in the day. Y'all, back in the day, there would have been some shit. And my thing is, I will say, y'all, you never want to do stuff that you regret. Because the same stuff that I used to react on back in the day, back when I was a teenager, back when I used to get to fighting or get in trouble, I used to always regret this shit in the end. And you never want to do stuff that you going to regret. And if you're going to regret it, that means you're out of character. This is not something that you would do if you was in your right mind or had you been control of your emotions. So you don't want to let your emotions control you. You want to control your emotions, okay? Because really that's where the enemy, that's where our lower nature sits in. And you don't want to let your lower nature get the best of you, all right? So he did. And you know me, I see the both sides of every situation. Do I think Chris deserved that? Heck no. That's assault, okay? You don't put your hands on people, all right? You don't do that. And I like how Chris handled that. I will say that. I love how Chris handled that. And then Will, I could tell, I felt bad for him because I said right away, he's going to regret that because he was out of character. And he messed up his big moment. Because people ain't paying no attention and talking about too much of his big moment of him winning his first Oscar. It's more of how he did something that was so negative, went up there and slapped that man, all right? But enough of that, talking about that situation, y'all. But, you know, it's funny because old me would have been like, kudos to Will, because that's some shit I would have did out of reaction. Oh, heck no, you know what I'm saying? But now me, this is how much I have grown, and this is why I talk about me being better. See, I have people that's so silly, they think that when I left them behind, it was me feeling like I'm better than them. No, it's me getting better as a person. All right. And if you're not willing to grow with me as a person, then that means you're trying to actually grow against me because you're trying to stop me and you're trying to lower me. But it's actually me growing as a person. OK, I'm thankful for my personal growth. And the fact that I'm better, yeah, y'all, I'm not laughing. I'm not silly today, okay? Because I don't feel led to, you know, you never know, though. You know, I might get silly and goofy, but me right now is not so playful right now, you know, but I'm speaking truth because I've learned with my spiritual awakening that it's about you speaking your truth, even if you hurt people. It's about you speaking your truth, all right? At the end of the day, it's about you speaking your truth. You know, you have so many people that's scared to speak their truth and speak on things, but I'm not scared. I'm not scared, okay? I'm not scared anymore because one thing I have learned is people going to judge you or talk about you regardless, but I have to speak my truth because, see, people don't understand. The truth not only sets you free, all right? And the truth really sets you free when you recognize the truth and you accept the truth for what it is. But, see, the truth can help someone else. It sets someone else free. So I know my truth is going to set someone else free. It's going to help somebody. I don't care if it just helped one somebody, baby. That's good enough, all right? That's who it was meant to help, all right? But it's growth. It's so much growth in it because I was like, no, I understand both parties. Did Chris deserve that? Heck no. Will want to kind of feel like he had the need to try to prove himself to protect his wife or stand up for his wife. I get that too. You know what I'm saying? But at that moment, he didn't have time to think about his actions. And do he regret it? Heck yeah, he regretted. So never do some stuff that you're going to regret at the end of the day. It's all I'm saying. Don't do nothing you're going to regret. But I feel like a lot of you have that inner strength. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of you have grown from this for me to speak on that. Some of you may have been how I used to be. I wasn't always like this. This is why I be telling people, you know, I have to speak on that because people see me today and did not know the struggle, did not know the stuff that I had to go through. I dealt with anger growing up. You know what I'm saying? The reason, you know, a lot of times, and people don't deal with these different emotions for no reason. I will state, because it's my truth, I didn't feel love, and I'm an empath. So, you know, I feel deeply. I don't care. People think love is you putting a roof over someone's head and you buying the things they need. No, love is deeper than that. And I didn't get the deepness. And I'm an empath, baby. So I require deepness. It's not about the material things you're doing for me. It's the deepness. And I didn't have other empaths around me. I didn't have other deep people around me. But I get it. I understand. And I love them. That's the thing about it. I love my people and I love them and I love where I came from. It made me a better person than I used to be because I chose to learn from the situation and not let it tear me down. And I love these people. I get them. The thing is, I get these people. I get everybody. God showed me because God showed me what's going on with them and da-da-da. And I get it. I get you guys. I get y'all. And I love them. I just don't, you know, the thing is when you're the chosen one, everybody don't get you. You so different from them. You stand out. Some of y'all probably used to feel like the black sheep. You know what I'm saying? And you feel so different from them. I'm speaking to y'all, and I speak on these different things because God, I feel led to speak on what I've been through. Because I don't want to get up here and act like I'm a perfect patty or I came from perfectness. But it took a lot that I had to learn. And it's funny because people who raised me or helped them raise me, they probably think like I'm pointing a finger. No, I have to. God is calling on me to speak my truth. Something I feel like some of these people are nervous or scared, never really spoke truth. But guess what? I'm going to speak my truth because I have to. Because my truth is going to help someone else at the end of the day. I'm not trying to hurt nobody, but my truth is my truth. I have to stand on it. I have to do what I'm called to do, which is speak my truth. I can't get up here and act like I came from perfectness and everything was perfect and I always felt great. And no, it took a lot for me to get to the place where I am right now. All right. And I love my people, what they don't understand. I may not like certain things that they do, but I love them people. It's what they don't even know or they don't realize. I just don't like the way they carry out things. I just don't like how they never really took the time out to get me or accept me. Because y'all, I know I'm not this one type of person. I'm not finna fake it for nobody. I did for years for my people, for my family. I did. And that's why I love this channel. Because you know what? My channel, my YouTube channel, I can express myself. I can be all the way me. I'm going to have those days where I'm super hype up in my energy and I'm clowning because that's a part of me. I love to laugh. I love to joke. I love to clown. I do. But I used to feel like I could only be one-sided when I was around my family. But I'm not just, that's not how God made me. I'm different. So some of you may be like that too. I'm different. I always stood out. You know, I always did. For so long, I tried to please others and I tried to act one certain way, but I'm not one certain way. I can't help it. I'm not. I'm playful too. But some people look at you and call you crazy or call you silly or think you not smart or think you're crazy or think you're slow because you have this playful energy. But life is not all about it's not just all about being serious. You want to balance things out. You know what I'm saying? And it's what I've learned. But I love these people. And one day at the end of the day, because I know they watching. I love y'all, okay? I do. And I hope and pray, and I know y'all will. Y'all gonna get me. Y'all gonna understand me. Y'all gonna get me. Because, listen, y'all. I have to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? People will get you, all right? They will. Sometimes God keep you hidden for a reason, though. God keep you hidden who you really are for a reason. And it just is what it is. Because maybe at that very moment, those people could probably try to use you or use your gifts, use this and that. Who knows exactly what it is? But God keep us chosen ones hidden from people for a reason, all right? Is what I will say. But I'm thankful at the end of the day. And this whole me growing as a person is for me. It's for me. We have to all equally grow for ourselves. It's for us. Because for so long, I believed in everybody else and what everybody else was saying about me. I believed it. I did. So I'm proud of myself because I'm a better version of myself. Listen, see, people don't realize it's not about you being better than the next. It's about you being better than who you was, 10 years ago or 3 months ago or 3 weeks ago. You feel what I'm saying? It's about you growing and evolving because at the beginning, before, I started to pick a card, what did I tell you life is about? God showed me that life is about learning. And not just learning, but learning who you are. Who you are, who you was meant to be on this earth. And you will be surprised how many people out here are lost, don't even know who they are. And some people getting their feelings about it because they're like, who are you to think, you know what I'm saying? Who you think you are? Because you know who you are. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know who they are. They're lost. Because if you knew who you are, you wouldn't compare yourself to nobody else, and you wouldn't be trying to compete with no one else, because at the end of the day, you are just as great as that person in your own way. This is why we was made to be different. We are amazing, just how God made us. We don't have to try to be nobody else. And y'all, I'm just thankful I know this. I'm thankful I'm becoming more and more comfortable in my skin and who I am, because I wasn't always like this, y'all. And I'm just feeling led to speak on me, because I have to speak truth. I don't want to be one of the people to get up here like I know it all. I know a lot, y'all, but it's so much more I don't know that I am willing to learn. I want to learn. You feel me? Because life is a big old mystery, but it's so interesting. And we want to learn as we grow older. We want to learn. We want to grow. Learning is a part of growing. Growing is a part of when you're growing, you're learning. All right. But I'm thankful. I'm in a better place in my life within myself. My body is my temple. My body is my home. And if I don't care how good my home, your body is your home. I don't care how good it looks. If it's a lot of conflict going on in your home, inside your body, then you're really not doing so well. You just have a nice ass home, a nice ass house, all right? And you want to get your inner world inside your home right, all right? And I'm thankful. I know this because, listen, you guys, it's a lot of people don't know this, all right? Some of you may not know this, but that's probably why I'm here to tell y'all, all right? That's what it's all about. And when you get that inner world, your inner world calm and peaceful, and you get that right, everything is going to start showing in your outer world, all right? In your physical world, all right? But I thank y'all so much, all right, for just listening to what I have to say. We have obedience. Look, y'all are obedient. This is why you were chosen. You have inner strength. You have this inner power with the Hierophant coming out. You're very self-confident. And I feel like you're a natural born leader. Like you're a person who guides others naturally, okay? Naturally. Some of you without trying. Some of you could be a life coach or a motivational speaker or some type of leader. Maybe you do tarot. Maybe you know what I'm saying? It's something that you do. You could be a therapist. You could be a school teacher, a college professor. Hey, maybe you're a doctor. Maybe you're a nurse. But it's beautiful, all right? What you do, because you're a natural born leader at whatever it is that you do or that you know or that you share with others. Also, inner strength. I want to say the inner strength card, it represents mastering raw emotions, like I was telling you, in order to bring calm to yourself or a situation. So I feel like a lot of you may not play into it because, you know, I got to sharing a piece of my life story. And y'all, I thank the universe that I have mastered my emotions, because, honey, in a situation or anything, I used to be right there with a person. You know what I'm saying? I used to let them get to me, but now it's like, you know what? Baby, I will walk away. All right, love and light, baby. Okay, peace, deuces. I'm not going to sit there and argue with you. Why? Because it's all about my inner peace. I'm not going to let you, who is allowing the devil to use you at this moment to get to me, I'm not going to allow, just because you're allowing the devil to use you to get to me, I'm not going to allow the devil that you are allowed to use you at this moment. I'm not going to allow it to use me as well to get to me. So it's like, okay, I don't even argue no more. All right, I don't. And if you're going to lie on my name, I'm a firm believer as the truth will come out. All right. So I'm not even finna go. I'm not even finna argue with you. I'm not. Okay. That's what you said. Okay. Watch the truth come out. It's going to work in my favor at the end of the day. The truth is going to be revealed. I don't argue no more. I'm not finna do it. It's all about my inner peace at the end of the day. And I'm not gonna allow you to disturb it. It's up to me if I'm gonna allow you, because like I said, at the end of the day, we have choices in our life. All right? And I'm not gonna allow you to disturb my peace. So, okay. All right. You feel that way? All right. And I see, that's the thing about me too, being an empath. I see where it's coming from. It's coming from a mad place, an angry place, raged, trying to poke at me. You're trying to get to me. You're trying to get a reaction. But guess what? I'm not going to give you a reaction, baby. I have matured from that. I'm not going to even give you a reaction. I'm not going to do it. I'm not. I'm going to give you a little response. You may not get a response at all until you come talk to me like an adult. We're not finna do no childish stuff. I'm not finna play into your childish game. Some people who try to come up against you and stuff like that, they still have a child mindset, all right? And that's why they may handle things different from you. But see, you have been lifted higher. You're gonna have to make a better choice than that. You know, with the Hierophant coming out, I did say you have the ability to teach something. For a lot of you, it may be to teach the deeper meaning of life. Because, child, I just went in. I just got finished talking about some deep stuff when it comes to life that a lot of people don't even know or get, or it takes them on their deathbed to understand, or they don't never even get it the lifetime. So some of you are meant to teach people the deeper meaning of life and how to handle things, all right? Because I know I'm a deep person. Some of you are some deep divers as well, okay? Some of you may be a Leo, and if you're not a Leo, you may be a fire sign, all right? Where my little cards at? Okay. Oh, before I pull some, let's see this. Oh, this says the warrior. Yeah, you're a spiritual warrior. And some of you have really been through a lot, but you also know how to get through a lot as well. It's true that the Most High don't give you more than what you can bear. So, you know, y'all some warriors. You've been through a lot, but the Most High knew you could overcome it. You're very obedient. So that means I feel like y'all listen to your inner guidance, your inner compass, which is spirit, and you're confident. Just confirmation to the Hierophant. Is that I feel like you're a very confident person. Self-confident person, okay? So I'll pull a few cards from here before I end this. Pile one, I just went into my story. I feel like some of y'all like this. And some of y'all may have used to be the black sheep or something as well. Look, y'all, look, it says Diablo, the devil. We're going to see what else come out after that. But I feel like y'all be making the enemy mad, all right? Because the enemy has tried to put roadblocks. But, baby, y'all keep pushing forward. This is why you're chosen. Because you're strong. You don't allow, you're courageous, brave heart, okay? You're fearless, you're bold, and you're confident, okay? And you don't allow anything that the enemy try to throw your way, try to bring towards you to sabotage you or to bring you down. You don't allow it to affect you, okay? You don't allow it to bring you down. Look at that. Courage. Because you have inner courage. Like I said, look, confirmation, the strength card. You're courageous, a brave heart. You're daring, you're fearless. You're willing to step out on faith, okay? Even when it look like there's no way, baby, you make a way. And very confident. Of course, you know Diablo don't like that. Diablo don't like that. You're too strong. The enemy can't even get to you. Look, and I was finna say the enemy can't even get to you anymore. Because, yeah. Y'all, listen. I used to let the enemy get to me now. Yeah, I did. As a teenager, as a kid, I did. But I noticed, like, God the universe be preparing you, all right? Because I was one of those people who constantly got better. The older I get, the more calmer I became and I got, you know? And the older I get, Diablo can't use me anymore. Not like he used to. Could get to me and have me reacting and doing some bull crap that I later regret. And so that may be a lot of you. A lot of you may be very similar to that. And this is why you was chosen, because you're strong. You have inner strength. You hold inner strength. You have mastered your emotions. You don't let the best of your emotions get to you anymore. And you can see what a person is doing a mile away. At the end of the day, you can see what a person is doing a mile away. And you know how to nip that thing in the butt. You know how to not fall into the enemy trap. Diablo trap, all right? Like I said, you know what Diablo means, all right? You the champ. That's why the strength card came out. Confirmation, you the champ. You can always win. You was born to win. You was born to thrive. You know what I'm saying? You fall, you get right back up. That used to be me. I never stayed down. I don't care what obstacle I had in my life, what I was going through, who tried to come against me. I held on to that inner strength that I had. I want to say inner knowing and inner guidance. But I just held on. Just a lot that came out, y'all. I would have kept it, but that's a lot right there. But so that may be how a lot of you are too. And I feel like a lot of you are not confident, just confident in yourself. You're confident in the Most High as well. Yeah, leader. Confirmation, you're a natural born leader. You know, when the strength card come out, that off top lets me know that whoever chose this path, you're a leader. And like I said, some of you may be from the tribe of Judah. You're a leader, not a follower. And that's just that on that. You know what I'm saying? Let me pull a few more before I end this, y'all. Ooh, that's too much, child. Stay focused. I feel like a lot of you know how to stay focused. Whatever obstacle came along your way, you stay focused because you're a winner. We have the champ. You're a winner. You're going to always, with that inner strength that you have, you're going to always win. You're unstoppable is what I'm hearing. You're unfuckwittable. Okay? Unfuckwittable. All right? Ain't no stopping you, baby. Ain't no stopping us now. Hey, hey. Ain't no stopping us now. Period. All right? You're unstoppable. Period. And that's just that on that. And look what we have here. Last but not least. Loyal heart. You have a loyal heart. And that's just confirmation with the strip card coming out. You a brave heart. You have a loyal heart. I feel like you're not only like loyal to yourself, you're loyal to spirit, to the Most High, to your connection to spirit. You're loyal to yourself. You trust yourself. Very intelligent. Very intelligent, all right? And let me see. Y'all, let me pull one more card. I'm going to pull one more card from here. You know, just to see any confirmation. See what another sign some of y'all could be. I know some of y'all some Leos, okay? Some of y'all some fire signs. So we're going to see what else want to come out or show itself out of my little deck right here. What some of y'all could be. Because I didn't bring these out today, so let's see. Some of you may be a Scorpio. And I'm going to pull one more. Oh, that's too many. Some of you could be a Scorpio. And if you're not a Scorpio, you just may be a water sign, a Cancer or a Pisces. Some of you may be a Gemini, okay? You could possibly be an air sign, all right? because that card bent up in my hand. But I thank y'all so much. Pile 1, y'all are beautiful. You was chosen because you have such inner strength, such great strength that most people don't even have, okay? That you carry within yourself. Some of you could have been a black sheep. Some of you could have been very different from most people, especially with the Chariot card coming out. And I see this, I just feel like y'all stood out. Some of you, like I said, could have been labeled like the black sheep or felt like the black sheep of your family. But it's your inner strength is why you was chosen, because you're the champ. So I'm getting that you never gave up. You never give up. You have a loyal heart. All right. You ain't never made nobody let you change your heart at that. You're very courageous and you're a natural born leader. And you stay focused regardless. All right. And this is why you was chosen, because you're a winner. And you're very confident. And you're obedient to your spirit within you. You're a spiritual warrior. You're a spiritual warrior, Pile 1, and this is why you were chosen. All right? So thank you so much, Pile 1. If it resonated with you, give it a like, comment, or subscribe, okay? If it did not, feel free to check out any of the other piles. If not, you can also go on my channel and check out my Pick a Card Messages playlist as well, okay? But I thank you so much. Until next time. All right, so for those of you who chose Pile 2, this is the rose quartz crystal, all right? We're about to see, why are you the chosen one? Why are you chosen? Why was you chosen, baby? Okay. Let's see. We have the Sun. We have the Hanged One. And we have the 6 of Pentacles. So what I'm already getting is that some of you are very uplifting. You're a very uplifting spirit, uplifting soul. You uplift others. Some of you uplift others naturally. You don't even have to do too much. You just naturally uplift others, okay? It's why you were chosen, okay? Because of your positivity. You may be the type of person that likes to look at the brighter side of life, for sure. I definitely feel like some of you may be the type of person that likes to look at the brighter side of life. I always like to focus on the positive and not the negative, okay? And honestly, y'all, you know, I gotta give my little 2 cents. That's the problem with the world. And the world could honestly be a better place if a lot of people change their mindset. But unfortunately, the problem with the world is too many people focus on the bad and not the good. Too many people focus on the bad in their life and not the good, okay? You're doing exactly what the enemy, all right, wants you to do. The Most High wants you to focus on the Most High and what the Most High is presenting to you in your life. Okay, I don't care what you're going through. God wants you to focus on the good, all right? Because what people fail to realize is life was not meant to be perfect for us, okay? Because if it was meant to be perfect for us, we would be perfect. But come on now, you guys. Haven't you noticed that there are no perfect people? I don't care how someone look or seem to you. There are no perfect people. Why? Because we were not made to be perfect at the end of the day. Like I told you at the beginning of this reading, I said life is about learning. Okay, that's what God showed me. Okay, the Most High showed me life is about learning. But not just learning who you are, all right? And standing in that shit, all right? You know, y'all, you know how I am. But you got to stand in it. Own it. Authentically, all right? Own who you are. And we wasn't created to be the same. We was not created to even think the same, all right? That's what make us different. That's what make us uniquely. Y'all, what the heck? I'm saying that word up today, baby. But that's what make us all basically different, unique in who we are. All right. And we could come together is what people don't realize. A lot of us can come together and create such greatness. Okay. With these different point of views and different way of seeing things, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, all right. I'm not gonna go in deep into that, but you were chosen, pal, too, because of how you look at life, which is different for some of you than most people. You like to look at the brighter side of life. You don't focus on negativity. You focus on the positive. And people don't realize when you focus on the positive, that's what grows. What you focus on, listen here. Listen here. And it's the truth. Listen, y'all, I play all day, but just know when I'm playing, even when I'm playing, I'm speaking truth. Just know that. Come on now. Who said a person who's being serious that they're even speaking truth to you? All right. Just because they're being like totally freaking serious. They're speaking truth to you. Come on now. Wake up, people. But when I speak a lot of times, it's going to hit different because it's going to hit you on a soul level, whether you like the way it made you feel or not. It's hitting you on a soul level because it's the truth. I'm meant to speak truth whether it hurts or not. You know what I'm saying? I have to be obedient. And like I was saying, you know, people, the problem is with the world, a lot of people focus on the bad that's going on in their life. But the Most High don't want us to do that. Because, see, the Most High want us to give our problems to the Most High, to Spirit. Send them up. And let it go and trust and believe that the Most High is going to work them out. And just focus on the good that the Most High is presenting us. Because at the end of the day, you can still find some good in your situation. I really feel like that. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. All right. But a lot of you radiate positive energy, meaning you make those around you feel safe, secure, calm, and happy. All right. And this is why you were chosen, because a lot of you naturally do this. A lot of you naturally are very uplifting, love to uplift others, love to be there for others, and love to see others happy. I feel like a lot of you like to make others happy, make others laugh. Some of you are funny. I feel like some of you have a very good sense of humor, or some of you are just very fun energetically anyways, all right? I definitely feel like a lot of you chose path 2. You don't like to see others down, all right? And that's what's beautiful. Because, listen, y'all, oh, my goodness. Everybody's not like you, path 2. You have those that love to see other people down. It makes them feel good to see other people down. Is that not sick or no? That's sick, all right? That's sick. Yeah, that's sick. That's very sick in the head. But you have people that get off on that. That makes them feel good. Because at the end of the day, misery love company. Some people are miserable, and it makes them feel good to see others miserable as well, or not feeling good, or not doing so well. So, unfortunately, yes, you have those people, but you're the type of person who don't like to see others down. And this is why you were chosen, because I feel like if you're in the presence of someone who's feeling down or not so good, you make them feel good, or you know how to, or at least you try to make them feel good, okay? And it's very appreciated, whether anyone tell you or not, pal, too, okay? You bring love and light to the world, all right? This is why you was chosen. You bring love and life to the world. 6 of Pentacles, I feel like a lot of you are very giving or helping. You love to help others. You love to give to others. It could be an encouraging word or message, uplifting message or word. Or it could be something material-wise. You see someone without something and you go and get it for them. Or you may be the type of person to give the coat off your back to someone, or give someone money when you see them in need, or food. You see them hungry. Feel like y'all are natural givers, okay? You're just giving me that you're very loving, giving, and caring. This is why you were chosen, all right? Because this comes to you naturally. This is something you may have always been like this as well, is what I'm getting power to. I feel like a lot of you are receptive to learning, okay? And that's why I was saying, I said at the beginning before I even got into the pals, life is about learning. Learning who you are. For many of us, it's learning who we are. And the thing is, when you learn who you are, and when you learn who you are, you love who you are, you're able to get other people. You're able to understand other people as well. You're able to get them because you know who you are. And at the end of the day, we're all connected. Okay? And learning is a process, because just because you've learned something and you mastered something, or you just learned something so quickly, doesn't mean the next person is going to learn it so quickly. And this is why we shouldn't judge one another, is because life is really a school and we're here to learn. And just because you're learning things so quickly doesn't mean the next person is going to learn it so quickly. It may not take them until they're on their deathbed to learn some of the things you have learned. It may not take them until 2 or 3 lifetimes from now to learn some of the things you know. We can't judge, because at the end of the day, we was once there, is what I will say. People that I've outgrown, I don't look down on them, because I used to be there. But it just makes me thankful, like, that I'm not there anymore. I'm thankful that I woke up to the truth. I woke up to the truth within me, and the truth of our being. Because I see so many people sleep, and that's not a good feeling. I know people would be like, and you got to be very, to me, narcissistic to think like that, or ego. It's clearly you're not learning. Because honestly, you want a lot more people to get you. You want a lot more people to get you on a deeper level. And when everybody else is still asleep, how does that make you? That's silly. It's not going to make me feel even more powerful. I know I'm powerful because I know my power. Everybody else, a lot of people just don't know their power. Doesn't mean they don't have it. They just don't know it, so they can't tap into it. That doesn't make me feel like I'm better than nobody. It just, you still feel different or not included, like you always have felt, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? You want more people so you can talk about these things, or just to reach you or meet you on the same growth level mentally. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's silly. Because, you want to be able to discuss things, because I can discuss these things that I'm saying, y'all, with some people, and it goes over their head. They don't know because they're still asleep. And I don't fault them, because I used to be there. So it's like they're still asleep, and it's just, honestly, it's a little frustrating, because, and never dumb down yourself, because you may feel like you have to dumb down yourself when you get around people, because they don't know as much as you know, and they're not woke. They're still asleep. But that don't mean you have to dumb down yourself, is what I will say. But I like people who's willing to learn and know more, But, and those are who I'm here for. I'm honestly just here for the sleeping lions, the lions that still sleep. I'm here to help wake those. You have those who, they're not going to wake up. It's too much for them. And they don't want to do the work, and they don't want to. It's just too much for them to grasp. But you have those who are like me. I know I got those of you who are like me, who have always questioned things, always felt like an outcast, always felt different, and always questioned and knew on a deeper level. It's more out there than it's more to life than what's been given and told to us, and taught to the world. Oh yeah. Shoot, I remember I used to talk about, I used to talk about aliens with my papa. Me and him both knew. We was like, it's aliens. Yes, it is. You know, we used to talk about how there's water on other planets, and where there is water, there is life. You know, the Bible said that. You know, the Bible is very contradictory, is what I will say. But I will tell you, I feel like the Bible is some truth in the Bible, but it's also, there's some lies. It was man-made. Come on now. You know, the Bible was manipulated. At the end of the day, it was manipulated. So it's some truth in it, but it's all some stuff. Also, some stuff was put in the Bible to keep us hindered, is what a lot of people don't realize. And it's also was a lot that was taken out of the Bible. There are missing pieces and stories of the Bible, of the truth. Yeah, they've been keeping a lot of truth away from us for years. But it's cool because I'm one of those people who's willing to dig and find and read and discover more and more about the truth, because I want to know. Some people are too scared to know the truth because it tears down that illusion that they was taught or that they created for themselves. But I want to know the truth, even if it hurts. Even if it hurts, I want to know the truth. And I want to tell the truth, and I want to speak the truth. Because that's what life is about. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. And yes, I'm speaking, y'all, because I'm not like any old other tarot reader. And this is what God is leading me. God wants me to speak truth through my readings. And the only way I can speak truth is if I speak my truth and what I know. So you can take it or leave it. I respect anything. I respect your wishes. If you want to leave it, that's fine. If you want to stay and you want to receive the message, that's fine too. But I have to speak my truth, you know. I have to. All right? Because that's what I'm feeling led to do, and I have to be obedient. I can't do things how everybody else do them. I have to do them the way I feel led to do them, you know. But yes, y'all, you know, speaking truth, this is a beautiful thing. Just live in your truth. Because at the end of the day, people's going to judge you regardless. All right? If you're living wrong or if you're living right. You just want to be real and be true to who you are. All right? Yeah. So let's see what these say, y'all. Love. Okay, then. This is why you're chosen. I feel like you have a genuine love. You're a loving person. Choices. Wow. We're not just talking about choices. I feel like y'all make great choices. This is why you were chosen. Because you're naturally, some of you always have made great choices in your life. But some of you have learned from the choices that you have made. The not so good choices and the good choices you have learned. Because I will be the first to say I made terrible choices in the past. But you know, the Most High allowed me to go through that. Because guess what? It taught me a lesson. I learned from those terrible choices, those embarrassing choices, those not so good choices. It made me a better person because I took something from it. All right. So maybe that's how some of you are. And this is why you was chosen. Because at the end of the day, you saw, even if you made not so good choices, you saw the brighter side of life. You saw the brighter things. You may have learned something from it. I feel like a lot of you make good choices, though, at the end of the day. In strength, okay? Some of you could be a Leo. Some of you could be a fire sign. Some of you could be a water sign. Also, some of you could be a... Some of you could be an air sign. But yeah, let me pull a few cards, y'all, before I end this. I'm pulling a few cards from here. The number 46 could be significant to some of you. The number 35 could be significant to some of you. Also, the number 10 could be significant to some of you. Some of you could be an earth sign is what I'm getting as well. So I'm actually getting all signs up over here. for like 1 or 2 more, y'all. So we can see what fell to the table. You know what? Let me tell you what I got. We got charisma, success. So a lot of you are destined for greatness, destined for success. It says watch out. You want to watch out for, I want to say haters, envy, but most importantly is what I'm getting. Watch out from energy vampires, because you have very good energy. And you have people that want to, I definitely feel like that would love to, I just heard potent. But you have people that would want to corrupt your energy, because y'all naturally have good energy. And I'm also here, some of y'all look young for your age, or you have a very youthful spirit, or you may have a baby face. But you have people that would love to corrupt your energy or your image, you know. Yeah, you definitely have some people who want to bring you down a notch, because you're very high vibing, very high vibrational being who works from your, I feel like with the love card coming out, you operate out of your heart chakra a lot. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Definitely, I'm getting love over fear. So you operate out of love, all right? And you definitely have some people who would love to come in and disrupt that, or take your kindness or your sweetness or your beautiful energy as weakness. Definitely some people who would love to use you or try to use you. Divine guidance. You have divine guidance. So a lot of you are gold diggers. You chase goals, or you go after your goals or dreams or things that you set out for. And we have divine. Yeah, because a lot of you who chose path 2, you have royal blood, and you're elevated, very elevated at this time, maybe in your life. You may be moving to the next level, or getting ready to head to the next level of your life, or just you're very elevated at this time. Very high vibrational frequency at this time. So just be careful, because everyone's drawn to the sun, okay? Everyone, including energy vampires, all right? People who just want to waste your time, drain your energy, suck up your energy. So just be careful, okay? Ooh, okay. And some people may feel like you're a walking threat. Maybe this is why Watch Out came out. I feel like Watch Out came out because of energy vampires, people trying to get a hold to your energy or bring your vibes down. Yeah, you're a walking threat as well. People are bothered. You disturb people. Demons is what I just heard, pal, too. Your positive, uplifting spirit and energy and truth. A lot of you walk in truth. You're very honest and authentic, and it exposes people darkness. Your light exposes people darkness, okay? And this is why some people don't like you. I just heard this is why some people don't like some of y'all. You ain't did nothing. You don't have to do nothing. It's your light, your inner light they don't like, okay? Because your light exposes their darkness, all right? This is how you walking, baby. A lot of you walk in love. A lot of you walk in love and light, all right? And that really bothers some people. They really disturb some people demons, all right? But it's okay. That just means you doing something right. That's not your problem. That don't have nothing to do with you, okay? You continue to shine your beautiful light. You continue to walk in love and light, okay? You definitely going to live, I feel like, live a successful, be a success and live a successful lifetime because you're walking, some of y'all are walking in your North Node. Possibly is what I'm getting. Definitely feel like, look, you're meant to live an abundant lifestyle this lifetime. Be very abundant. Because you carry the energy, all right? You carry that energy. It just is what it is. You carry the energy for it. It's the energy that you carry that attracts a lot of things to you. You don't have to chase. You don't have to work too hard, maybe like some people. But it's your energy that attracts a lot in to you and for you, all right? And some people might not like that. Some people may hate that. Some people may be jealous of that, maybe envy of that. And some people may feel like you get things, everything you want. It may not even realize the work and stuff that you had to put in. Shoot, some of y'all may have been inner work. You may have not always been like this. Because I know I wasn't. And I had to keep it real. You know, I had to tell you have to tell where you come from, you know. And I definitely be feeling led to tell where I came from because that's why I'm thankful for my past. Because my past is what made me who I am today. Is what is pushed me to make myself better, you know, to do better, to be better. It's where I came from, okay? Struggles and all. You got to appreciate them, you know what I'm saying? Especially if they didn't get the best of you or it didn't break you or allow you to stop you or anything, then be proud. Be proud because it's so many people out there that, unfortunately, let life get the best of them, okay? And we all have been through something. We all have went through something. So let me pull a few cards just to see what else come out, to see what sign some of you are. All right. Some of you may be a Capricorn or you may be an earth sign. And let me pull one more. Also, the number 10 could be significant to some of you. Oh, I feel like I already said that too, y'all. I did. And that's just double confirmation. Because I done seen 2 10s. So the number 10 is significant to some of you. It could be a birthday. It could be a birth month. Or someone you know that's close to you. Birthday or birth month. Or age. It could be one of your kids' age or something. Niece, nephew, somebody. Somebody 10. Okay? Or it could be a year. 2010. Month, October. Or, you know. Or a day. All right, let me see. Y'all, we have earth sign. I'm going to pull one more. Because Capricorn is an earth sign. So, hey. Some of y'all could be an earth sign. Some of y'all could be a Capricorn. I'll pull one more. And some of y'all may be a Scorpio, a water sign, okay? And the number 8 or the number 26 could also be significant to someone, okay? But I thank y'all so much. If it resonated with you, give it a like, comment, or subscribe. I thank you so much, all right? If it did not, feel free to check out any of my other pals, all right? I thank you so much. Yeah. Until next time. All right, so for those of you who chose pile 3, this is the citrine crystal, okay? We're about to see, why are you the chosen one, okay? Why were you chosen? Why are you chosen, huh? Why are you chosen out of your family, out of your friend group, whatever, all right? Why were you chosen? Why are you one of the 144,000, period, all right? We have the Magician. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Star. Well, I will tell you already, I feel like your faith and your determination, pile 3, is why you are chosen. Why you were chosen. It's your faith and your determination. I feel like a lot of you, it's not easy for you to give up. You have a very strong faith. You don't give up too easily, okay? And this is why you were chosen. Your ancestors knew that, like, wow, you're not going to break. You're not going to fold. You may bend, but you're not going to break. You're not going to fold. You're not going to give up. You hold on to the faith, okay? And you're determined to either make your dreams come true this lifetime. You're just determined in life to be better, to do better, or just to create something better for yourself in your life. Because a lot of you are very creative as well, is what I'm getting with the Magician, okay? Is why you were chosen, because you're very creative naturally. You're a trendsetter is what I'm getting. You don't go copying trends. You don't go following trends. You use your own mind, your own brain, your own gifts that the Most High has given you to create things for yourself in your life. You're also a powerful manifester. This is why you were chosen. You're a powerful manifester. You believe in yourself. Not only do you believe in yourself, some of you, you don't just believe in yourself. You believe in the divine. You believe in spirit. You believe in the Most High, or you believe in your ancestors. But you have a strong faith is why you was chosen. Because, you know, hey, either you believe in something or you fall for. Well, how does that phrase go, y'all? You believe in something or you fall for anything. I don't know. But anyway, you definitely have a strong faith. You definitely are a strong believer. Is what I'm getting. This is why you was chosen, pal. 3. Your faith in yourself or your faith in God is why you were chosen. That inner trust with the Queen of Cups, that inner trust and that inner knowing that you have, okay? Inner connection that you have to source, that you have to the Most High is why you're chosen, because you're connected to source. You're connected to the Most High. You're connected to your ancestors, all right? You never lost this connection, even if you felt like you was by yourself. When you was by yourself, you was never alone. You was never by yourself is what I'm getting, okay? I also feel like you stand out wherever you go. You stick out. You may have always stood out. You may have felt like the black sheep, okay? Always felt different, unique, okay? But I feel like you never fought the crowd. And if you did, that just made you stood out even more. And you have maybe learned to embrace your differentness or your uniqueness, okay? But you are the star. You naturally just stand out wherever you go, wherever you are, even in your family or a group setting or in your friends. That's you. Because look, it says individuality. You're a very individual soul, okay? Very individual. A person, maybe individual thinker. Self-thinker is what I'm getting with this Queen of Cups. Some of you could be a water sign, okay? Some of you could be an Aquarius as well, okay? Some of you could be a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio, but I'm also getting some you could be in Aquarius, okay? Or you just could be an air sign, all right? We have hope, all right? That's just confirmation, your faith, because that's what I was getting with the star come out, your faith, all right? That's just confirmation, your hope, your faith, okay? Is why you are chosen, that strong faith that you have, vision, and that strong vision that you hold. That's why you're chosen. You're a visionary. A lot of you are visionaries, all right? And this is why you were chosen, because you hold on to that vision that, so I'm hearing a lot of you are God's plan, and you hold on to that vision that God or the Most High, the universe has given you. You hold on to it. A lot of you may be in your North Node at this time as well. Like you could be in your purpose at this time, or finding out or headed towards your purpose at this time. All right. The number 8 could be significant to some of you. The number 27 could be significant to some of you. And the number 47 could be significant to some of you. All right. But yes, I'm just hearing a lot of you. You've always been different. All right. But it's a beautiful thing. You always stood out. So you always been very creative. All right. You always been doing some. Look, you was born to thrive. Is what hit the table. And your persistence. What I tell you, your determination, your persistence, the fact that you don't give up. I feel like y'all don't give up easily, pal 3. This is why you was chosen. You don't give up easily, period. You was born to thrive. This is why you don't give up easy. You was born to thrive. I don't care. You fall, you get back up, baby. You hold on to the vision. You hold on to the faith, the vision, okay? You keep hope alive is what I'm hearing, all right? And this is why you was chosen, because you strong. Shot the strong card didn't come out, because a lot of you are very strong. Some people envy your strength, okay? That inner faith and strength that you have, inner knowing, inner guidance, okay? You also, look, what I tell y'all, God's plan. A lot of you are God's plan. You know, I feel like God has gave a lot of you are visionaries. You have this vision of what you see for yourself or your life. And God has given you this vision. Is why you have it. And you hold on to it. You believe in it. And you hold on. You keep hope alive. You keep faith alive. And best believe it's going to happen for you. But just trust in divine timing. Creative confirmation with the magician coming out. A lot of you are creative. A lot of you are geniuses. A lot of you are like Einstein. If you haven't stepped out on those great ideals that you have, you need to step out on them. Okay. For those of you who are watching, I feel like some of you may have not. You're very creative, but you may not have the strong faith in yourself yet. But Spirit is just letting you know that this is what you have. This is what you will have. All right. This is what you will have. You keep on going. Your faith will get stronger. All right. In yourself and in the divine. Those ideals that you have, step out on faith is what I'm hearing as well. Spirit say. Because you have some very, you're a genius. Your ideals are very brilliant, okay, and can make you very successful this lifetime if you step out on faith, okay, on those ideals, creative ideals that you have, okay, or that you want to start, okay, or that you want to do, all right. But you rise above because you're the star. You rise above. You rise above any bullshit, drama, anything that happens in your life. You rise above. This is why you was chosen, okay? And you have a growth mindset. This is why you was chosen as well. North Node, what I tell y'all, some of y'all are in y'all North Node, and if you're not yet, you're headed towards it. Keep on going down your path. You're on the right path. You keep on going, and you're about to find out, you're about to be in your North Node. You're about to find out what your purpose is, all right? So just keep on and hold the faith. Even when you want to give up sometime, don't do it. Continue to hold the faith. All right. Continue to hold the vision that God has given you, the Most High has given you. Okay. Your spirit team, your spirit guides, your ancestors. The Most High wants you to know you are appreciated. So they see you. They appreciate your faith and the hope that you have and your trust in them, okay? Spirit, the divine, the Most High appreciate the trust that you have, and they see it, all right? Best believe I feel like your ancestors are definitely working for you, okay? To make everything happen for you, because I feel like a lot of you are very strong and wishful, okay? Also with the Queen of Cups, a lot of you are very loving, tenderhearted, intuitive, psychic, and spiritual. And this is why a lot of you have a strong faith as well, because you're very intuitive, very in tune with yourself and with your higher self, and very psychic. So yeah, that's just confirmation with the vision card coming out. Very psychic. So you know what God has for you. You know what God's plan is for you. All you gotta do is hold the vision and you keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? You keep going. You know what I'm saying? Keep striving, keep thriving. You know what I'm saying? Because you was born to thrive. But yeah, some of you are very spiritual as well. Some of you are spiritual and you don't even realize how in tune you are with your spirit. You know, some people, they know they're spiritual. They read up on it. They get their crystals. But some people don't even realize how in tune they are with their soul, with their spiritual side. So I'm here to tell some of y'all are very spiritual and you don't even know how spiritual you are. You don't even know how intuitive and how in tune you are with your higher self, with your spirit. You don't know. You didn't even know this, baby. But you are. Because see, a lot of you naturally go by the universal laws. You naturally are being guided by the universal laws. And maybe because it was something you knew in a past life. But a lot of us, we naturally operate out of that, you know. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting for some of you, you know. But, yep, we have Loyal Heart. Yes, and you have divine guidance. Yeah, you have a whole spirit team and ancestors and stuff guiding you. Let me pull a couple more before I end this, y'all. Yep. Oh, look what popped. Visionary confirmation. What I tell y'all, a lot of you are visionaries. It's because you're very psychic, very in tune with your higher self. So never doubt yourself. That's what I'm hearing Spirit tell me to tell y'all. Never doubt yourself because you're on point, baby. Oh my goodness. Y'all are on point. Some of y'all so on point, you don't even realize how on point you are. So on point with things, all right? Yes, you are. You are limitless. Yeah, you're a limitless being. You're limitless. So reach for the stars. Continue to reach for the stars. Just know that everything's going to happen in due time and in divine timing when it's meant. Because a lot of you are chosen. Haha, what I tell y'all. This is why you was chosen. That's just confirmation. This is why you was chosen. You're very creative. You're very in tune with your higher self. Very smart. I'm also hearing very obedient, because a lot of you listen to your intuition, your higher self. Your strong faith is why you were chosen. You know what I'm saying? Because believe it or not, a lot of people don't have faith. And it's sad. I don't care what they say. But a lot of people don't have faith, you know. Growth mindset. A lot of you, your mind, you love growing your mind. You may love reading. You may love studying. You may love learning new things. Or you just may like to grow your mind, learn new things, and just to do better. This growth mindset is why you're chosen, because I feel like you have an open mind as well. You don't have a narrow mind. So spirit can just really send in them downloads, because a lot of you can see things from all perspectives in all walks of life is what I'm hearing. Confirmation, creative. What I tell y'all with the magician, this is why you were chosen, because a lot of you are very creative. Y'all some geniuses. A lot of you are powerful manifestors, and a lot of you, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, you're very powerful, but a lot of you use your powers for good. You create a lot of beautiful things. A lot of beautiful things is what I'm hearing, that can help this world, you know what I'm saying? Help bring more love and light into it. So before I end this, y'all, let's see. I'm pulling a couple cards to see any more signs that may want to pop out for y'all. Or show themselves, reveal themselves. Some of you, confirmation, some of you could be an air sign. In Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Child, I'm going to take these two that fell. We have Taurus. Some of you could be in a Taurus. And some of you could be a Gemini. Just confirmation. But I thank y'all so much. Like I said, some of y'all could be a water sign, because I do have a cups that came out, all right? But I thank y'all so much. If it resonated with you, give it a like, comment, okay? Or subscribe. You can also go on my channel and check out my Pick a Card Messages playlist as well, all right? But I thank you so much, all right? It's been good, all right? I know I wasn't, you know, too playful, but every message is not going to be playful, okay? It's just not. Yeah, I was diving a little deep today, you know what I'm saying? But I thank y'all so much, all right? This has been awesome, beautiful reading. Y'all are the chosen ones. Some of you, you already knew you was chosen. This was just confirmation to you. And then some of you, you didn't even realize why you was chosen. You always heard it or you knew it, but you didn't know exactly what was the reasons why. Or maybe you just wanted some reassurance. But you got it today, baby, okay? It is what it is. I thank you so much. Continue to live and learn, all right? Continue to be great, all right? All right? Until next time.